Wilkie's Place on Lambie Street, Visabella, San Fernando, where we are about to meet a veteran singer, songwriter, composer, entertainer. Hi everyone, thank you for joining us. I'm Simply Heather and you are watching Talking to the Stars. Today we have with us a veteran entertainer who performed all over the world. He is a Grammy Award winner songwriter for his smash hit, Who Let the Dogs Out. I'm talking about none other than Anselm Douglas.
Yes! The party was late, the party was pumping. Hey, and yippee-yi-yo, and everybody having a ball. Yeah, man, yippee-yi-yo, until the man start the name calling. Oh, yeah, yippee-yi-yo, then a girl respond to the call. I hear a woman shout out, who let the dogs out?
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me on Talking to the Stars.
Anselm, take us through your musical journey. How and when you started in the arts?
Well, thing is, I don't know if you have time for that because I've been on stage now for a long time. The first time I remember being on stage, I was just about going on 5, and I had to sing at my kindergarten graduation. I actually ran off of the stage with stage fright. But after that, my mom, she was a kindergarten school teacher herself, and she would put on shows in the community center, Laramine Community Center, my Laramine Boys Southboard. And, we had to act. It was to raise funds for the school, so we would put on plays and sing and drum and all that kind of stuff. So I've been there, I've been on stage since then. And then I started attending the Laramine Pentecostal Church. I'm a church boy too. Yeah. Well, all good things come from heaven, right? So I started singing in church, in the choir, doing solos in the church. Then we had a little band called Exodus, and from there moved on to a local band called Crossover in Laramine, then Fireflight, Atlantic, Horizon. It's just been that, but it's been a nice ride.
Why are you sometimes referred to as a Trinidadian Canadian singer-songwriter?
Well, let me answer the last part first. I am a singer, songwriter, recording artist, entertainer, all that. About 23 years ago, I migrated to Toronto, Canada. And so I have dual citizenship, so I am Trini and Canadian. So I'm can Trini, Trini can do anything. I don't know how you want to do it.
What is the secret for writing smash hits like When You Whine, Who Let the Dogs Out, Come Dance With Me,
You know what? If I were to sit here and tell you that there is a formula for hits, I would be pretentious and I'd be lying. If we all knew a formula for hits, then every song you write would be a hit. And as a songwriter, in your heart, you believe that every song that you write is a big song. You would talk to people like my good friend Colin Lucas, who wrote Dollar Wine. And when he told me, that was, and I hope you don't mind me saying this, but he shared this information with me, that was a filler song on the Taxi album that year and became the biggest song on the record, right? I remember going to Carl Beaver Henderson with, 5 or 6 songs, and I say, these are the songs I want to do this year. And one of the songs was Who Let the Dogs Out. And another song in that pile of songs was a song called Stick Fight or When a Dead Bury My Clothes. But the year before, you were seasonal, So the year before, I had a really terrible season. And he said, you know what, Anselm, you're coming off of a bad season. Who Let the Dogs Out could be a massive hit, or it could be a massive bust. Let's go with something that has more nostalgic properties. So we went with When a Dead Bury My Clothes. And I think he was right in making that decision as my producer at the time. 20 years later, literally 20 years later, it's still a song that's playing and, as they say, mashing up fat. So there is no, to answer your question, I know that was a long roundabout answer. But to answer your question, there's no real formula. If it was so, then every song Michael Jackson wrote would have been a hit. Every song I wrote would have been a hit. Every song any singer-songwriter wrote would have been a massive hit. But it doesn't work that way.
You have been nominated for several international music awards. Let's talk about that.
You say several like it's a whole bunch, not so much. Well, let's talk about Who Let the Dogs Out. Who Let the Dogs Out, I am, by the Grammy Award Committee, I am recognized as the Grammy Award winning songwriter for the song Who Let the Dogs Out. That happened in 2001. I was in Trinidad at the time actually, because Grammys happened right around the time for Carnival. So I was here, and Martin, a good friend of mine, Martin Mice, I don't know what you call him Mice anymore, but Martin called me and he said, I was on the highway, and he said, "Yo, you just win the Grammy." He said, "Come on." He said, "I'm serious, you just win the Grammy." I was on the highway, so I am usually a flatline kind of person. You don't get, somebody getting married, okay, somebody died, okay, I'm kind of here. Yeah, I don't really, but I had to pull aside on the highway and kind of take it in and come to terms with what he was just telling me. Because every singer, every songwriter I know, they always talk about winning a Grammy, or their music going on to win a Grammy. It's almost like the ultimate, it's like winning the 100 meters in the Olympics, and so when it happened, I was like, I couldn't wrap my head around it, to be honest, and usually I am very, I can hold it down, So I left and I got into Gonzales, where I was staying at the time, Gosselage Road in Gonzales, and when I got there, all the camera people were there, and the media was there, and it was like a frenzy going on outside the house. I was like, this is real, because it was good. It was really good. The Black Canadian Award, doing Caribbean style music, is about your body of work, and in that category, they look at current, because if I was going up against Bob Marley, I lost. If I was going up against Sparrow, I lost. But at that point in time, I was presented with Black Canadian Award, doing Caribbean style music, and it's a Canadian award, and I think I was making a major impact on the Caribbean scene in Toronto, so I was awarded with that, and quite recently I was given the Soca Lifetime Achievement Award. So, hey, what can I say? Bada bing, bada boom.
No trouble, everyone just humble.
Next time on Talking to the Stars.
If I wasn't into music, I don't know if you know this, but I had a career in the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard. I love the sea. I love sailing. For the young upcoming artists, if you know you're true to this, if you know this is your calling, if you know you were placed on this planet, you were placed on this planet to do this, then do it every day, every minute, every moment. Live it, breathe it, eat it, sleep it, think it.
What is the one thing that you cannot live without?
Air.
Cross the night to the highway, hold your woman from behind. Run she waist and start to whine, I feel like a party. Cross the night to the highway, hold your woman from behind. Run she waist and start to whine, I feel like a party. Cross the night to the highway, hold your woman from behind. Run she waist and start to whine, I feel like a party. Cross the night to the highway.